Today you're going to be taking a look at the best tow bar wiring options for your 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee. When you're flat towing your Jeep Grand Cherokee beyond your motorhome, we want to make sure that we have a safe ride. So part of that is making sure that the lights on our motorhome match the lights on our Jeep Cherokee. That's where our tow bar wiring is going to come in. Whether we're driving down the highway or parking or pulling up to the campground, our lights on our Jeep are going to mimic the lights on our motorhome, so if we do slow down or change lanes, everyone around us is going to know exactly what's going on. We're going to have two basic types of wiring that are going to be available for our Grand Cherokee. We'll have the removable magnetic lights and then a diode kit. Regardless if you're going with the magnetic lights or the diode kit, there are going to be a lot of different options available. Like with our magnetic lights, there are some that'll be different size. They may look a little different, but they're going to work the same. And the same thing with our diode kit. They're all going to come with the necessary components, but some you may get an umbilical to go from your motorhome to your Grand Cherokee, or they may have a connector that's already on the wire. But again, they're all going to work the same way. The big benefit to our magnetic lights is that we're not going to have to cut or splice into our Jeep's wiring at all. It's going to completely bypass it, and we're going to have our two lights mounted to the back of our Jeep, and then we'll run a wire all the way to the front so we can hook up to our motorhome. But keep in mind that they are going to be held on by magnets, and it is a temporary solution. Personally, I would rather not run this wire all the way to the front because chances are it's going to have to run on the outside of our Jeep, and the wind and going down the road, having this wire rub against the paint could cause some damage. With our diodes, they're going to have a few different benefits to them. One major thing is that it's going to be a permanent installation, so we're not going to have to worry about setting up those lights, running any wires after we have it installed. One time it's in, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Another big benefit of our diodes over the magnetic lights is that these are not going to change the outward appearance at all on our Jeep because they're going to be hidden behind our taillights. Now the downside is we are going to have to splice into our factory wiring. But our diodes are going to make sure that our vehicle's wiring is protected. In case anything were to happen on the motorhome end, these are going to prevent any kind of backfeeding into the electrical system. So if you are going to be frequently towing your Jeep Grand Cherokee, I would definitely say go with the diodes because it's going to help protect your vehicle's wiring and it's a permanent solution. Whereas our magnetic lights will work, but it's more of a temporary solution and we're going to have to set it up every time that we want to tow. But keep in mind there is a couple different uses for these. If you have a trailer or if you tow a couple different cars, it is a good solution to get those on the road right away. But keep in mind, that's only going to be one component of a complete safe flat tow setup. For our Jeep Grand Cherokee, we're going to need a base plate, wiring, a braking system, and a tow bar, along with some safety cables. Our base plate is what we're going to be attaching to our Jeep Grand Cherokee so we can hook it up to our motorhome. Our tow bar wiring is going to allow us to take the signal from our motorhome so it matches on our Cherokee while we're driving down the road so we can be safe. Our braking system is going to activate the brakes on our Jeep Grand Cherokee, so when we're going down the road, we don't have to only rely on our motorhome to slow us down. Our tow bar is going to be what actually connects our motorhome to our Jeep Grand Cherokee. You just want to make sure you get the appropriate weight rating along with the safety cables so we have a full setup. You can find all of these here at etrailer.com. Just make sure to use the fit guide so you can find products specifically for your Jeep Grand Cherokee. And that'll finish up your look at the best tow bar wiring options for your Jeep Grand Cherokee.